paranoid like a psychopathic zealot. Visions of a new world like a bunch of psychedelics. Numb to your bullshit, repellent anesthetic. For cash I got a fetish, in my head it is embedded. I demand a jet ski, watch me fuck it straight through Venice. Tear through every crevice, so I can spread this message. That money makes a man not know where his fucking head is. Now which one of you believes that money is the answer? Your auntie's struck with cancer, looking for an answer. Insurance won't finance her, her cover was book standard. With top level caddy, with a doubt with her faster. Money shouldn't have been the issue. If the technology's there, then they should go and fix you. But now you're not a rich dude, so it's likely you'll get sick too. And just like your auntie, when you're down, they're gonna kick you. Now which one of you feels to bow to a mortal? A high-ranking member of this world we think is normal. Where formal's fake and forceful, it's cringy and it's all fuck I'm on a key, and it's outdated postal. 84 law school, utopian statesman, social housing members, bigoted a waste man, judged by another for the state of your fake time. The label on your clothing like it's part of your game plan. Now which one of you thinks that you can make a difference? Keyboard warriors expressing their opinions, trolled by their minions in a network of religions. Like Google is a god, we paste on Twitter is decisions. Cyber warfare, now the game is changing. Intelligence is artificial, empathy's a strange thing. Stocks from your company just for exchanging.
Irresponsible gambling game society is staining.
One of the most crazy-making yet widespread and potentially dangerous notions is, oh, that behavior is genetic. Now, what does that mean? It means all sorts of subtle stuff if you sort of know modern biology, but for most people out there, what it winds up meaning is a deterministic view of life, one rooted in biology and genetics. Genes equal things that can't be changed. Genes equal things that are inevitable and that you might as well not waste resources trying to fix. Might as well not put societal energies into trying to improve because it's inevitable, it's unchangeable. And that is sheer nonsense.
ADHD's an easy get out. Feed that fucker full of Ritalin. Get the body that you dreamed of and buy these useless supplements and vitamins. Statistics show we're simplistic folks. Sensitive, weak, we cling to hope. We work all week but still we're broke. You wake up most mornings to an alarm and do a job that you can't stand. You just get on with it cause all through life that's the way you've been programmed. Where the fuck do you think there's so many people now who are cultivating weed? See, in 8 to 12 weeks you can have that bagged up and out on the streets. I digress. The point I'm trying to make is why the fuck do we accept oppression? If you have to mask who you are, do you know that will eventually lead to depression? They grant us freedom of speech, but then accuse us of preaching hatred as they ride corporate waves and yachts which they paid for with their slave ships. Too political, too trivial, they try to look down on you like you're minuscule. Remain shameless, no ridicule, optimistic yet cynical. Reach against the machine, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. The attitude there is labeled problem child, so the doctors would suggest Ritalin could help me.
Society is broken, they tell you that they care, acting like they'll help you. No, nobody's there. Goosebumps in this water now. I hardly breathe. There ain't no remedy.
It is widely thought that conditions like ADHD are genetically programmed, conditions like schizophrenia are genetically programmed, and the truth is the opposite. Nothing is genetically programmed. They're very rare diseases. I mean, a small handful, extremely sparsely represented in the population, that could show truly genetically determined.
Lost moments, Amazonas, lost marbles, never lost focus. Lost momentum, dodging these vultures. Lots of demons still on my shoulders. Lost soldiers, trying to return like the rovers. Lost potential's explosive, contents under pressure. Like a cold acapella, better know it's a motive. But we take no notice, convinced we're pure like Volvic. Lost chances, not hopeless. Lost the spark, we've never been soulless. They're trying to crack a magnum open, I'm trying to pen a magnum opus. I don't know what these men are on. Had enough of these jokers, disposing with their income up their noses. But this skunk we're smoking drinks our cups are holding. It's no wonder that we're broken. You woke on Monday, broke your brows all soaking, trying to find an even kill when these times you're barely floating. And now the ibs are adding to the pressures they should be solving. Little kids just graduate 2 ways from grading solvents. I'm open, at times I'm barely coping with bottling the emotions to soldier on like a Trojan.
Society's broken. They tell you that they care, acting like they'll help you. No, nobody's there. Goosebumps in this water now. I can hardly breathe. There ain't no remedy.
Genes are not just things that make us behave in a particular way regardless of our environment. Genes give us different ways of responding to our environment. In fact, it looks as if some of the early childhood influences of the kind of child rearing affects gene expression, actually turning on and off different genes to put you on a different developmental track, which may suit that kind of world you've got to deal with.
Words you can't pronounce, stories you can't tell.
They said live for the moment, but I was stolen by my iPhone. Now I got the watch, a GoPro, and I can fly drones. My mother nags at me that I'll never be happy as I criticize these failures and Brown thinks it's tacky. My grandmother told me that I'd gone and lost my sparkle, like a miserable old cunt who spends his days on a bar stool.
Think of the environment. You should use a car.
Like the mass-produced meat you eat isn't just as harmful. God complex, everyone else decrepit deviants. These flying fucking books because I'm lacking in obedience. Guys who wear suits and ties, they tend to be sleazy cunts. Never trust a clean shaven, be wise with your allegiances. Lazy cunts and not dunces. Well, I guess some are just dumb thick. I can spot the fake in your crap lousy shit-faced deluded fantasies of getting riches from a mixtape.
Words you can't pronounce, stories you can't tell. Words you can't pronounce, stories you can't tell. Words you can't pronounce, stories you can't tell. Words you can't pronounce, stories you can't tell.
I was supposed to finish my album, but I bought Fallout 4. Now I spend my days in Boston shooting mutants in a war. I turn it off, but I still see these feral ghouls. Scatty fucking skanks and deluded little fools. Road, gym, club, fallacies with a library full of songs in which their lyrics need casualty. The types to be in tape more than critiquing artists' brushstrokes or cussing a barber shape-ups was he's yielding on a cutthroat. You should have been born human, you should have been a tree, so you can get pissed on by creatures, the same ones that you help breathe. TV has tapped my head again, these pixels are a drug. I write depressing shit, I don't write music for the clubs. And I don't make music for these kids. If I did, they'd be sociopathic, emo little pricks. I do this for no reason, what's so fucking ever? Creative process is just a process, don't think it's something clever.
Words you can't pronounce, stories you can't tell. Words you can't pronounce, stories you can't tell. Words you can't pronounce, stories you can't tell. Words you can't pronounce, stories you can't tell.
They'll criticize you anyway, may as well do what you feel like. So pick your poison, stick your finger up and show them what is real life. Anti all the judgers, the happy talking huggers who discuss the lives of others. Hanging out in forums, faceless little Normans feel they're so important as they're frazzling endorphins. Revenge porn, captives getting head sold. Kiddies are at war like the stars of Red Dawn. 4 keys from your bed, Investing in the markets, no ethics in addiction. Arms, factory shares in dark shit. Trimming leaves from hedge funds, tax havens for these ventures. An ego pissing contest of which one of you gets hencher. The chaser is the mixer. In the silence there's a whisper. The calm before the twister. Relying on a fixer to get me an elixir. Then vanish from this town like a vagrant or a drifter. Girlfriend when I wanna fucking come down, but when I'm on these uppers I give these other girls to run around. My mother keeps on calling, I've been screening her for weeks, hanging out in kitchens but forgetting to eat. She calls me a crackhead. I try argue coke's different, but the fact is you smoke one, the other one's for sniffing. I never been a crackhead, which my cousin would fix up, but every time he says he's clean, he's picking another fix up. What his problem is, it's not the rocky road nights. Swims in the deep where the brown river flows. Days on a binge, no wash or clean clothes. Now I'm off to the bathroom to powder my nose. I come back out, I check the ears of Dumbo. Convinced I'm in love with this airheaded dumbho. We share some smarties, we share our desires. No looking down, now we just wanna go higher.
In a drifter, cause I don't know which way to go. You see, I've always been a loner. Spend my days on my own. I'm still a lost soul.
Me and my girl split up, it's a recipe for disaster. Cause now when I leave, there's no going home after. It's on to the next rave, on to the next high. And all I am to her is some cunt who was her ex-guy. She's linking some next guy, and I can't lie, it does hurt. But a cocktail with drugs, sex with sluts, and the pain's dispersed. But the come-downs are worse. They always did say that these drugs don't work. Sobriety is hard, my anxiety is terrible. I pop a few diazepams, the outside is bearable. I'm on a slippery slope, lifestyle made me a monster. Surrounded with bad company, no friends and imposters. Push everyone away, I once had a connection. Miserable, depressed, no signs of affection. Now I'm angry at the world, so I eat and they're made to feel love once more.
I've always been a drifter, cause I don't know which way to go. You see, I've always been a loner. Spend my days on my own. I'm still a lost
soul. My love, I just put mine in a blim bag. Euphoric state, if I shed a bag, am I an empath? So we can say we love each other, next day we're strangers. Though wandering with strangers is extremely dangerous. I was told drugs are bad, drinking and smoking. Permanent damage to the count of my serotonin. Early grave, love to rave, never shaved and misbehave. No real friends, just a wanderer who lost his way. No kids, no legacy, no trace I existed. Mind alternating substances, had my brain twisted. Some guy who was gifted turned his back and he missed it. Lost love for himself, the drugs made him restricted. Man he once knew, got lost, now he's empty. The death of a loner stays in nobody's memory. The death of a loner stays in nobody's memory. Say I'm paying for my favors to these sexual little slavers. Not a decent human being, my life is not outrageous. I turned my back on you, and the shit I felt I had to prove. These social little circles where they disapprove and laugh at you. I'm nomad in the city, I'm so lonely yet I'm set free. I don't expect for you to get me. That's why they try upset me, cause I'm not in that clique, and their lies will never tempt me. I work alone, I can stay alone for days. Socially estranged from the people that are playing. And they say that I'm playing weird and I'm deranged, cause I don't revolve my life around some sporting kind of game. They debate over football and other entertainment. I stare up at the night sky and oh, it's just amazing. I feel alone in a universe so busy. I don't connect with these humans cause these humans are all shitty. Cause I feel safe at the brothel, sipping on the bottle with the touch of a model. The oldest known profession, her body is a weapon. The body of a whore is my only known affection. Cause I feel safe at the brothel, sipping on the bottle with a touch of a model. The oldest known profession, her body is a weapon. The body of a whore is my only known affection. I grew up in a village where the kids would call me freak, nerd, loser, outcast, geek. So I left for the city to blend into the thick of it. I can't stand the slander of these locals, I am sick of it. They call me a sociopath cause I won't mingle with them dopey twats. Have you seen them, they're ghostless rats? Like what are they gloating at? They cling to money, they cling to religion. Either way, it isn't any different. Both are addictions, the minds are in a prison. They're still clinging to believe something else will make them fit in. Seek acceptance from others, they don't love themselves. Addicted to things, desire to be something else. And I can judge all I like, but I pay to feel loved. Cause no matter how distant, I still long to be touched. Cause I feel safe at the brothel, sipping on the bottle with the touch of a model. The oldest known profession, her body is a weapon. The body of a whore is my only known affection. Cause I feel safe at the brothel, sipping on the bottle with a touch of a model. The oldest known profession, her body is a weapon. The body of a whore is my only known affection. I feel safe at the brothel, sipping on the bottle with the touch of a model. The oldest known profession, her body is a weapon. The body of a whore is my only known affection. Cause I feel safe at the brothel, sipping on the bottle with a touch of a model. The oldest known profession, her body is a weapon. The body of a whore is my only known affection.
Yeah, I like that bass. Yeah. Try it higher. Nah. Drop it back a notch.
Don't let these looks deceive you. I get anxious in public. I don't like random people. Stare at the passers, resemblers of lemons. Opinionated assholes whose opinions aren't selling. Want me to dumb myself down, rap about getting money. Sipping E&J and how my whole team is gully. Perceptions that music must be boxed into a genre. People with their phones out, filming at a concert. Tweeting how it's great, but it ain't like in 1 second. Celebrity culture, like a bunch of fucking Beckhams. Cameras accessible at any given moment. Heads and smartphones, attention's been stolen. Scroll through news feeds, no art of conversation. Narcissistic views of fake news and entertainment. These fucking Snapchatters wanna film you on the slide. Upload a bunch of bullshit, don't be that fucking guy.
You dress like you're selfish. These lead cheerers don't well wish. I quench my thirst with mad theories. Punctuated sarcasm is not interpreted clearly. Man, fuck you and your money. Your opinions don't mean shit to me. Your perception of me is not what it's meant to be. So fuck you.
I'll pitch my voice down for the fuck of it. Put some Drake shit in front of it. Maybe now they'll pay attention. Who am I fucking kidding?
I don't need your approval, your views are not useful.
Actually, mate, yeah, fucking, I'm not gonna do that next bit. Yeah, just leave it running, I'll just come in with verse 2. Yeah, fuck it.
Videos and photos of an era so vain. A money-hungry culture, obsessed with cocaine. A society that is stained as they go against the grain. But if they're all against the grain, then they're all the fucking same. So edgy, crazy diet fads, bunch of part-time veggies, viral challenges, fuck your nomination. Short attention spans, their minds are concaving. Kim K's ass, we landing probes out on comics. Have you seen the South Park episode, all about the Hobbit? Blame culture, the globe's got its finger out. Outcast society like, fuck 'em now, fling 'em out. When there's hatred to religion, can't sleep, so faithless. Big ups with their brushes out, declaring they ain't racist. Eve on her Mac, designing clothes for the naked. Photoshop the present, trade the past, backdate it.
You dress like you're selfish. These lead cheerers don't well wish. I quench my thirst with mad theories. Punctuated sarcasm is not interpreted clearly. Man, fuck you and your money. Your opinions don't mean shit to me. Your perception of me is not what it's meant to be. So fuck you.
I'll pitch my voice down for the fuck of it. Put some Drake shit in front of it. Maybe now they'll pay attention. Who am I fucking kidding?
Yeah, don't worry about this thing again. Just need to do it running again. I'm not gonna do that bit, same bit as what it was last time. Just put a sample.
I mean, nobody talks about anything anymore. They just regurgitate everything they see on TV or hear on the radio or watch on the web. When was the last time you had a real conversation with someone without somebody texting or looking at a screen or a monitor over your head? You know, a conversation about something that wasn't celebrities, gossip, sports, or pop politics.
You dress like you're selfish. These lead cheerers don't well wish. I quench my thirst with mad theories. Punctuated sarcasm is not interpreted clearly. Man, fuck you and your money. Your opinions don't mean shit to me. Your perception of me is not what it's meant to be. So fuck you. Ah, fuck, I didn't do the end one the same.